button.
Fix that.
Alright. The first thing, what you're gonna want to do in your game, set this to at least like here. At least there. And then just adjust the volume externally with your, like, if you're using Windows, with the volume mixer, and if you're using anything else, I don't know, because these sound effects, when you have the volume below like 30%ish, are really weird and buggy.
Not now.
As you can see, they like cut off for no reason. You load the cast here, I don't know. No, I'm just taking the shot. Alright, so here, in this chaos, you can just stand, at this corner. I hope my cursor is visible. If not, I'll probably have to redo this whole thing. But you can just stand at this one, right here. And then, if you want any of these two doors, you can just dash down right or down, or up right. But that way, if it's this one that you want, you don't have to dash or anything. Alright, let's go back for a moment. Alright, so this is fine, except for, okay, so here, you do a standing strike into a dash strike into a C shot. You should just, well, really, what you should do here, you have your hammer already. So you should just, right when you're right here, you see? Right here, you should just, like, off that standing strike, you should charge a C shot, and then that C shot will work. That C shot will kill both the thug and the skull and all the skulls in it, because even without a stone in it. Oh, but you have a stone loaded. This is why we don't like automatically load stones. Sometimes you don't want to do an empowered C shot. So yeah, it's better if you just like, and then, okay, what? One more second. So you start running away when this Skullamat is on super low health. At this point, you can probably special it. It's probably only spawned one, so that should ricochet. But like, like here, just charge up a C shot and then hit that, or just do another dash strike. That'll work. You don't need to run away and then spend your time like charging up the C shot. Don't charge your C shots for that long. You want to charge it for like, oh here, I'll set this to a resolution that's nice for you. You don't want to charge it this long. You want to charge it for like that max, because when you're waiting here like this.
Ewan.
What? So you don't want to charge it for that long, because like, first off, if you're charging it that long and enemies that far away, they can pretty easily run out of your range. Like, even if they're just in the edge of the range there, they can manage to make it out by the time between the time you release it and the time it actually reaches them. It doesn't have the fastest projectile time. And then yeah, bit late of a pause there, but sure, take the side. That was fine. You wasted a little bit of extra time there because you do a standing strike here. You should just from here charge a dash strike into there, and then here, you do an unnecessary standing strike on the gold pot. This sort of thing again. You can stand at this corner or this corner and just dash to the other one if you want the other door, but that way you don't have to dash if you want the door you're on. Take the palm, of course. Okay. You do. You see the brimstone. You see the brimstone. Like, hold on. This is by 5 seconds here. So you see this brimstone, and then you dash upwards away from it, and then you like dash another time. The C shot, even at min charge, has some range. This one again. You see it there. You see it in the top left of your screen here, and then you wait for it for a long period of time before you actually do your C shot. Just do it like immediately, and then right here. Like, you can do a non-empowered C shot. That's fine. Like, it was unfortunate with your cast management there that you had no stones, but like, you can do a min power. I guess taking that heart's fine. I'm not sure what you might want. Wave Pounder would be nice, but you don't have to do these as empowered shots. You can just do these as regular C shots. Like, C shot is a powerful hammer, not only on Beowulf.
The curse of chaos is
Okay, sneak. For sneak, you're going to want to like I go here. I go to this corner. You can basically go anywhere. But just get the timing down for pressing the summon right as it pops back up. That gives you the time that you need to like release the C shot, the loaded C shot, and have the flares pop out. The timing lines up very well. I don't know what you do here. Let's see. Alright, well, what you do is definitely not. I mean, I guess that kind of works, but you're sitting there looking silly for a moment because you shot all of your things. Because that was a pretty late meg. You don't need to align yourself with the sneak. It's only one target. So yeah. Yeah, this is a bad screen, whatever. Yeah. On the sneak exit, you can also do the same thing because you can dash through this. So if you can wait here, and then it might be 2 dashes, but it can be worth it. You can do still 2 dashing anyways to do that usually. Just give Boldy. He can give you like plus 10% cast damage. It's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, the grouping worked out. There's still one alive. You wait like unnecessarily long there. So here, you see that pop up, or I guess that's the immediate moment. But like once you realize here that like there's no new circle spawning in where you see most of the room right now, you should just immediately start going back down and start charging at a C shot. And also you charge that unnecessarily. That was good. Sorry. You charge that off a standing strike, you don't want to do that. On these armored thugs, you have a level 2 cast, level 2 common. You might want to just be like splitting. Splitting is when you do like into that, because you know you have your hammer. That's an extra 80 damage on both of your C shots. So when you do something like this, you get out a lot more C shot damage on an enemy. That worked out though. Wow, you got a lot of this side. To be honest, that room was fine. No major issues. So that was alt tab. Take the Bliss out. You don't need the Shoals damage. Nice, Artie.
Let's fight.
Don't charge that off a standing strike. You're sitting there for a while. It's stupid because of that. no stones here. Your stones are literally across the X trap. Like, there's a lot of louts, so you're technically fine. But I just don't like that. Like, whenever you shoot off a stone, what do you dash there for? Even if there's a well there, you're not checking that well. That well is way too far away for ever checking it. Sure. Good God, I have your pull, you take the Douai dash, right? Yeah.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
Alright, alright. Look at this. You shoot all of these. You sit around there waiting for the next one, and then all it takes is the empowered C shot. This, you only have a level 3 cast. Like, this is fine to take to Asphodel. This is fine run. But this is not an insta-phase build. You want to split these. So what you would split here is you go 2 and then 1. Because, as you can see there, you shoot all of the casts, and then you wait to pick them up, and then you shoot all of them again, but literally all it took was the empowered C-shot damage to phase. So if you would just split these casts, this would have been a lot faster of a fight. I assume you did this on every phase. You don't get the C-shot damage there, which is unfortunate. That's why that is different. Even while you're waiting for the cast to pop, you should be doing an extra C-shot. Like, you should be going like, or well, here. If you shoot all your casts off. Okay, that was bad. So if you shoot all your casts off, like that. Okay. Take an RD into Asphodel, I assume. Okay.
My keepsakes. Okay,
Yeah, I saw the lightning reflexes.
that's one less boon.
Nice. I'd probably buy the
Going out.
RNG thing. It's probably objectively worse to buy it, but look, I think it's funnier, so I would do it.
Committed to Asphodel.
Let's see what happens in this one. Yeah, that's fine. You charged that a bit late. You should just like the enemy's hitbox exists for the enemy's hitbox exists probably about now. You can probably definitely here. You can be hitting them already. You charged this a bit late, and then you load too few stones because that's an armor skill.
The power of the gods. Zesty.
I don't know what you're looking for. Just dash up and right. You don't need to be looking around like that. Nice. Fan. Oh wait, what are you doing? No. Oh my, wait, what? What? Alright, so first off, you should know, in a Than room, you have to go collect the heart. But second off, this is a menu Than. In the menu Than room, what you do is you position yourself right when the encounter is about to end. You position yourself right around where Than is going to drop the heart. And you wait in the menu for him to both drop the heart and then disappear. Because he spends a whole lot of time standing here doing nothing. If you, just get the menu randomly and then pick it up and then wait for him. That's why a menu Than is good, because if you just wait there, it's a very short encounter, like in IGTs. Like a few seconds. But here, not only do you stand there, stand in a bad spot, take the sprint, which is nice, get that, and then start running over here before taking the heart.
He's off.
So yeah, that was 7 seconds when it could have been 3. Yep. Yeah, it's fine. Do a C-shot here. You don't need to charge an unloaded one. You don't need to always charge it. You seem to have an aversion to non-loaded C shots. The fountain. Okay, you take the mini boss encounter. There is there are 2 free rooms on either side of you, and you take the mini boss. Artie is gonna be on the next door because you have the keepsake. Take the shop, or take the fountain if you really feel like it, because the fountain will guarantee you. Yeah, take the fountain because it's boss fountain. The boss fountain will give you another extra chance at Mirage. Like, don't take the mini boss because you are skipping 2 free rooms to take a room which will show up later. Okay, that hits one witch. Yeah, okay. I'll send the witches setup. I'll send the Meg for the witches because that hits one witch. You knock the other one out of it. And then you like run around picking up your stones, trying to like, and you shoot off into nowhere. This is gonna be like a 20-second encounter when it should be like 7. If you do this, when you start on one witch, you should commit. Don't like I don't know, just like go up and right. You don't need to walk around and then wait there for 5 seconds. So yeah. This would just be a nectar angle. Don't take the bombs. You have a level 4 cast. Level 4 is fine, and you want higher rarity and rush delivery. Oh, definitely don't take the Ambrosia. Why do you upgrade the rarity if that matters? Your flood flare? That's like what? Here. Let's go smell it out. I don't know. It's gonna be like 12 damage. When you could have gotten an extra 25 to 50% additive off of rush delivery. Start charging. Start charging. If you would have started charging earlier, you would have just been able to kill that stone off spawn. That's a fine pre-charge, except you released too early. What I mean by release too early is you should have waited for this one to spawn, because then you get to hit all of them, and that guy isn't left to be running around. Yeah, that's whatever. Okay, you get a crit. Wave pounding, I guess. What do you take? Yeah, okay.
My boots got stronger.
I guess you buy that. I mean, I wouldn't. You've got a lot of chance for it to hit something you don't care about.
What's the matter, man? You seem quite upset.
Alright, at this point, at the minimum charge, it's already hitting learning. You charge it up unnecessarily for no real reason. I mean, yeah, that was a bit late, but whatever. You pick up the stone, you have some damage here. You run around for ages there, and then you do 2 standing strikes. That should have been the second you realized that this head wasn't dead.
Back to dust.
Like right now, when you realize that head isn't dead, just do a dash strike and charge up a C shot. That'll take care of it, instead of running around and doing 2 standing strikes. This is why we don't pre-charge on Lernie for too early, because you're stuck sitting here with your cast about to go into the Netherland, for no good reason. If you do this, shoot top left. There's no reason to shoot anywhere else. You might be able to shoot here, but just don't. But don't pre-charge Lernie until you like have figured out the timing, because this is what happens. And definitely don't sit here waiting for, I don't know, God, like uncharge your C-shot or something. I don't know what the point of that was. Don't summon, don't meg. This is going to hit none of them. That hit one. That hit a single one who you would have gotten anyways with those stones. As you can see, none of these other ones are unread. You need 3. You need 3 megs. You need a meg for heroes. You need a meg for dad, and you need a meg for your b-ball. And you'd like to have a spindle. You'd like to have that spindle for the 6 mini boss, right? You have to get lucky to get a good mini boss. If you don't wanna, if you have no spindle, or you just like cope. But like, there's no reason to meg there. That was just weird. Okay, stick them all in. Yeah, sure. Alright.
The hydrophil
You have 5 rolls here. Just take hourglass, right? No, you have enough money. You don't need this. You don't need this. You have 5 rolls. Take hourglass. Roll the well. You might even want to roll the well twice. Like, you have 200 bucks. You don't need that money for anything right now. The only thing you want at this point is another Hermes, and then you're literally set for the round. Just, yeah. You have the damage, basically. And Jet, you get another coin here. Just basically on Bayo, you're almost always just gonna be taking that hourglass into Eli. That was weird. You did like 2 standing strikes, and then you loaded up 2 casts, and you're doing too many standing strikes. Standing strikes on Bayo are really slow. Look at this. Like, Beowulf is really slow at this charge is really slow. This attack is really slow. This dash strike has a delay. Like, don't be doing this. Take that.
Gotta go.
You don't need to load the siege. You don't need to load a thing there. You don't have enough trust in your shot. It has 80 base damage. That's good enough for a lot of stuff.
We have here.
Just take the palm. Your hammer is nothing. It's like the best second hammer is like 20% extra damage. It is really not a big deal. You charge that too late. We want to be. Yeah, you just want to start charging that up right now instead of waiting for a moment. Load 2 casts. You don't have the damage to one hit that. Just take dashing flight. Hold blow makes sea shutting off the standing strike even slower. Like, you only want to do it once or twice in a run, but still you don't want to like make that slower by even more.
Pleasure doing.
What do you buy this Poseidon for? What do you need to get? Like, you have wave pounding. Basically nothing else you can get right now has any value. You don't need it.
My business. Delicious. Hey Meg.
I'll take care of this.
Okay, goodbye.
That was weird.
And this.
Split your casts.
Okay,
Again.
goodbye.
You do like 3 dash strikes and a standing strike when you could have just split your cast 2-1. That would have taken care of it really easy. Let's take might.
Alright.
No Hermes. You do take the chaos though. I'd roll this once max.
Any other boons for me?
Nope. Nope. You want these rolls for your well. You want these rolls for your wells. And your Hermes. You're not getting anything Omega valuable. You might get a second. You might get another stone, but I would rather have, like, to be honest with you, I would rather have the RD and the stone from the well than getting a stone, because this stone is not going to be active basically all of Eli. It's only going to activate like sometime in Styx, if you get it. And if you don't, you might just get into a screen of like royally enshrouded and stuff. Like, I wouldn't want to do this. Just take the Atrophic Defiance. You get the high roll.
I can't.
I still don't think it's worth it.
Right, so it's
You don't need to load
so it's
2 stones for a head. That was like right there. That was weird. Just load 1. Yeah. Yeah. Start pre-charging that a bit earlier. That should have been a dash strike. You basically never want to be standing striking. Standing strikes are just not very pleasing. This is a fine room. When you realize, after like a few moments here, with no new spawning circles, you know there's going to be an enemy to your left that you didn't see. Like, you should have known already, you should have been pushing a second or 2 earlier than that. Weird pre-charge, I wouldn't charge that far away from it. But yeah, that's fine. On the flood flare, yeah, whatever. You charge off a stinging strike again. And you miss that C-shot, don't do that. I know that sounds kind of silly, but like, it's a pretty wide thing. I feel like you probably shouldn't be missing that. And we all do it, but like, if you think you're gonna miss the shot, then just don't really kind of don't take it. You don't need to do that. You can avoid it to try and clean up. Here, this is really weird. Charge up, go up and left, and just, you have a stone left, so you should just start charging on those 2. Don't, this way you have to like be weird with it. I don't like that. What's that?
good enough to eat.
You palm the dash? I don't know. Like, this menu doesn't really matter, but also, I would rather have a eeny weeny bit of extra strike damage, or 6, or like, what? That would be 30 extra DPS off shoulders than 6 damage on my dash. That's kind of weird. Yeah, whatever. Buy health is there. Just buy marked. Don't take clean kill. Take marked. Why did you roll it? You had marked on the screen.
On the prowl.
Oh my goodness. Alright, well, yeah, just take the marked there. No reason to roll it. Do you meg it? Okay, you don't meg here. And then you only hit Theseus. So what you wanna do? You wanna press up, press W on your keyboard, press 1 immediately. That'll hit both of them with the summon. Oh wait, do you have none? Do you have no summons left? No, you have a spindle. This is the most important spindle that you can have. Unless your damage is bad, and then it's dad. Because like, you kinda need this. Like, you wasted 2, that Witch's Meg and the Lenny Meg. And then here, there are a few approaches, but right now, I would just release this here. This is probably going to hit, but really you want to be shooting like here, or you want to go here immediately from from the start of the fight, and then shoot this way. Because this way, as you see, you only hit Theseus. So, yeah. And then, so this actually kind of works out, because you get the grouping on accident. But yeah, you're killing them one at a time. Bayo has really good heroes you can just group this.
Interesting.
You dodge those twice. Take the hit. Take the hit. Like you can just. You can take it. You have 3 DDs. You're fine. Also, your damage is kind of bad. But whatever. That's not your fault. I mean, some of it is, but whatever.
Thank you.
I didn't see you coming.
This is probably a dad call. You don't need the yarn.
I'll take this one.
What do you need the yarn for?
Okay, pretty good.
What are you yarning?
So close.
Because that's 70 gold. That's 70 gold. Plus the 4 you have and like 1 gold from an encounter. That's enough for a braid and a stone. A braid and a stone will seriously help your damage here. Meanwhile, this yarn is going to affect your damage in... Actually, you have no Hermes. I forgot about that. So yeah, I guess that's reasonable. Except you probably won't be able to take a Hermes.
Check this.
Yeah. I mean, this is whatever. You charge that for a bit long, but oh well. Rat rooms are rat rooms. Did you not load all your casts in? You load 1 stone. You don't need to load 1 stone. Those are gonna be the only enemies in the room. Just slam them down.
No use.
Alright. Oh. Alright, we got so yeah, you have no, don't pre-charge that. This guy takes a really long time to start spawning. Why do you meg that? You want that meg for dad, you only have 1 meg.
Strength. Got some zest.
Intro. Okay. And then there goes your yarn on this that you're not gonna get anything valuable from. Yeah. I mean, this sticks is fine. It's definitely not like the most important thing to improve right now. So yeah.
Hey, a Satyr sack already.
I'm not gonna get into the weeds of
Nice.
the optimal pickup order. Just take Crowd Bearing. You're not backstabbing anything. It's dad. Take Crowd Bearing. Gets you a little bit more call. Alright. You have no summon.
Working here. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Just like start charging it immediately.
I'm afraid not.
Here you can start charging. He's against a wall. So you can just start charging it immediately.
Darkness.
Farm call off this guy.
Yeah.
Like, you can use, when you have low damage like this, you can use your call at non-greater, and definitely don't use it right when you're about to phase anyways, because that's a wasted call right now. That basically did nothing. You want to call, you want to either do small calls, or if you do greater call, you want to do it in P2. Because doing it in P1, you phase pretty quickly in P1, basically anytime. You miss your volley there, you charge it too fast. So don't do that, I guess. And then here. Yeah. You probably just gonna want to do the small call.
No.
So yeah, just do the small call here. It'll put out enough damage that yeah. Okay. So the most important things are do less standing strikes. Standing strikes are not good. Trust your C shot more. It does a lot of damage. You don't need to be like doing these weird things with waiting for your cast to drop. Split your cast sometimes. If you know you don't have the damage, you can split your casts for more C shot damage, which can help with breakpoints like on Furies. And also like your room navigation is kind of weird. And then I'll put some of the meg setups that you need, because the witches, the Lerny, no heroes, all that stuff's kind of weird. And it's really helpful to learn that stuff. But yeah, nice one.